Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Diaz and I am the director and creator of The Perfect Strangers. Back in 2019, a friend of mine, which you'll later meet on the film, put me on to this app where people from all around the world got together and chatted. Right around the same time, I had just come back from Estonia, where I was exposed to all these very historic buildings from the 1200s. And when I got back to the city, I started talking to people about traveling. And most of the people, if not all, never been outside their city. I know that not everybody is gonna have the luxury and opportunity to travel. So I created a room, and within this room, I put the most interesting people that I found on this app, and I called the room The Perfect Stranger. The goal with this was to create a short film about everybody talking about where they're from, showing us their culture, from the food to the streets to everything that's happening in their city where they live. None of the Perfect Strangers have any experience working in the film industry, so the first thing I did was give them a quick tutorial on how to shoot using a smartphone. Rule number 1, never shoot portrait, always shoot landscape. The month is December. I decided that we would all get acquainted with each other and start shooting in February of 2020. Here we are, a bunch of people dealing with something we've never dealt before. So I had two choices. I was either gonna A, end the film, or B, tell every perfect strangers to capture their experiences dealing with a pandemic and everything around it. In the United States, you can't talk about the pandemic without mentioning all the protests that took place that year. Just to think that yesterday, everybody was 6 feet away from each other. You never wanted to talk to anyone, including your best friends. And then today, everybody's marching side by side. Some are wearing masks, others aren't. And no one cares about the pandemic as if it never existed. NYPD, eat my ass! We got people from all over the world. We got 3 countries in Asia. We got 1 country in Europe. We got 1 country in Africa. We got 2 states in the United States. And we got 1 country in South America. So that's what this film is about. It's about a group of strangers who got together to share their experiences and everything around it dealing with a pandemic. A good example is the other day I was in the elevator and I randomly asked some random stranger if he knew anything about Kickstarter. And he did. And he's here helping me. We've been in this room for 3 days already working on this film. Thank you very much for your time. The goal is to get this film in the Tribeca Film Festival in 2023. Anything you can donate is greatly appreciated to bring this film to life. Thank you very much.